Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube. Welcome back to Lucky Marine Plays Japan, which is the one that we jumped to randomly, even though looking back at the previous video, I figured out that I can't count, and we were actually meant to be playing as the Marmadukes. Anyway, we accidentally clicked a little bit further on, and so we find ourselves over here. We'll just get on with it, it'll be fine. Now, for you it has been a click since the last video. For me it has been approximately 2 days. Had a bit of issues with encoding and uploading, especially the uploading. My internet provider is poor, is poor, so that'll be getting changed very soon. But without further ado, let's get into it, because we didn't actually go anywhere in the last episode. We just sort of, well, got our admin sorted out. So what do we need to be doing immediately? We're already fabricating on Ainu because we need to directly take some land, because as soon as these little bastards start eating each other, they're going to get strong and they're going to try and challenge directly for, well, the rulership of all the other little dudes. So if we're strong, if we're built up to our force limit, then we should build up to our force limit, because it's not going to take long for those cheeky rascals to start getting a little bit of liberty desire, especially if the rest of them have liberty desire as well. Alright, we'll start going like that. We're improving relations with the two biggest. We're fabricating on Ainu. We've got our ships out, we've got our merchants out. Let's just see what goes on. I've also swapped out my keyboard, so so the tiny horse noises that we heard in the last episode will not happen. It's a shame plugging a crap keyboard into my machine, but you know, it's streaming. This is a little bit slow, isn't it? Already? Alright, yeah, great. Already the liberty desire kicking in, and sort by liberty desire button doesn't actually work. Nice one, Paradox. Yeah, this isn't good. I need to get to my force limit as quickly as I can. Now, when these lot kick off with each other, which they will, I don't have much prestige anyway. I'd rather keep the admin points. Go for the prestige hit. Now, when these little people start kicking off with each other, I don't know if I should enforce peace or if I should let one or two of them get eaten. That way I get back under my relationships limit, and interesting. Yeah, look at that. 4 above. I could do with 4 of them disappearing. And if you can hear a cat, that's my cat Dylan, who's very interested in what I'm doing. I've got tails in my face and all sorts. This is not how a professional is meant to work. But yeah, let's kick it up a little bit. I think the early game with Japan is going to be quite strategic. There's not going to be much in the way of fighting, so we'll just try to blast through it as quickly as we can. See if my men have been. Yep. Has that had any effect at all on liberty desire? Absolutely none. But at least if it kicks off, we'll have troops on the ground. transports mothballed. Yep. Decent, well no, not decent amount of money. Struggling with money, but at least, whilst I'm at peace anyway, I'm making a little bit. Don't usually turn army maintenance all the way down. Like to keep it a tad, a little bit on. Just if you need to react to anything, you will gain your morale a lot quicker if you already have the army maintenance turned up a little bit. But as needs must, I'd rather be making nearly a ducat and get it saved up for the inevitable clash that will happen when people start kicking up, like Usagi, oh, that one, the ones that I played before. I don't know whether to. No, you can't enable scootage. Can't enable it on dymos. Interesting. Just kind of waiting for stuff to happen now. Right. We have our oh no. Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? I thought stupidly that my dymos land were essentially my land as well, which meant that I'd be able to. Oh, this isn't good. Well, let's stop that because it's useless now. I'm sure a few of you will be shouting at me for that. Can I declare no CB war? Not really. Aggressive expansion's going to go through the roof. Do I try and get him as an ally? Yeah, I think so. If not by the sword, then by the pen. I might be able to, once I've integrated a few people, I might actually be able to offer them vassalization and then bring them in peacefully. Jianzhou, getting the poop pushed in by Yeren. Good stuff. What sort of alliances have people got around us? No, they actually hate us lots. Well, not as much as I think. Heretic hostile relations, yeah. Korea usually takes on Ming as a as an ally. Anyway, these usually all, well, Yeren actually usually eats quite a lot of this stuff here and turns into tag switches into a country that's on the tip of my tongue, but obviously not on the tip of my tongue because I can't remember it. I played as Yeren and it was a great game. I ended up taking all of this and pushing on into Europe. It was great, loved it. Anyway, let's carry on. How close are people to kicking off? They're very close. They're very close. They're so close that they're not even paying me any money anymore. That's the downside of them getting above 50% Liberty Desire. They don't pay you money. I don't think there's much I can do to get that down until we start integrating a few of them, which will be, I believe, in another 5 years' time. 1454 is when we can start the ball rolling on annexing them. Ah, this is going to be. We've just got to plod on with our crap ruler. 131. Construction cost, not too bothering that. We just don't have the funds to construct anything. I should probably be, if anything, building ships. I will get at least one of them out. Ships, especially traded ships, they usually pay for themselves fairly quickly. You want to be building up to your force limit in trade ships at the first opportunity. It just makes financial sense. And yeah, we wait. We wait for things to kick off around us, I suppose. What kind of interactions can I have with my daimos? So I don't have military access, offer military access. Interesting. Well, I've got relationships with them anyway. If I offer every single one of them military access, and they accept, that means that they'll get an opinion buff of me. Or I'll call him and see if Ainu wants to be best friends. Oh, Yoshimasa, what you doing? The Shogun committed an absolute faux pas today in front of the court and a few foreign dignitaries. The repercussions of this will take years to repair. Just, kill people? Probably did. Blank news indeed. Indeed. Also, they'll give us trade power for an alliance. Ooh. Japan has too many diplomatic relations. Minus 80. Well, we want to keep them around, so no, because that'll be another diplomatic relation, isn't it? Isn't transfer trade power a diplomatic relation? Did they change that recently? Let's have a go. They'll give us 13%. Is it even worth it? Right, I can always stop that later on. But it'll give us a little buff to our relations. Should do. And yeah, it's not counted as a diplo relation, which is good. Tiny little bit of trade power. Are they even in the node that we need to be in? Yep, they're in the Nippon node, which it's going to help. And our mission at the moment is to dominate Japanese trade. Don't think we're doing much dominating of anything right now. I think we're quite fragile. We're holding this together by the skin of our teeth. So what did I want to do? Yeah, I wanted to give people military access. Oh no, don't need access. So how do you get your little people to like you? Come on. Gifts? I don't have the money to give all these people gifts. Another ship. Build another ship. Get up to my limit. Send the ship that's just been built out to the Nippon node. And we'll improve relations with another one of our people. Who's the strongest? Oh, so this one works. Assault by Emisize works. Assault by Liberty Desire just it clicks once and then spazzes out. Assault by Income, yep, that works. Assault by Subject Opinion, that works. Name, yep, that works. So why? What's so hard? What's so hard to get the damn Liberty Desire? Anyway. Already improving with Usagi and Hosokawa. Who's strong? Hosokawa. Ouchie. Ouchie. That can't be the way you say that. Is it? Uchi? Ouchie? I don't know. Anyway. Let's improve relations with Ouchie. And we just have to go speed 5. We just have to wait. We just got to get to 1454 and start integrating people. Have we got... No, we won't have an advisor. We can't afford an advisor anyway. Just for the Diplo reputation. If you get Diplo reputation guy, it just makes integrating people that little bit quicker. This changes everything. It does indeed change everything. Oh, what tech group are we? Eastern, I think. Where do you even find it anymore? Or has that all been overhauled as well? Right, so where has the Renaissance? Oh, Palermo. So it's got to get its way from Italy all the way across the map to me. I think when we start colonizing, I think that's going to be the first thing that the first idea that we get is to colonize and then make a rush to Cape down here somewhere. So the first one will be down here, the second one will jump as far as we can, again as far as we can, and just try to encounter some Europeans. Do we need to? I don't know. If they've overhauled the westernization dynamic, then what's the point in... Yeah, tech group Chinese. So it must be westernization must still be. Anyway, yeah. We'll get to Cape. We'll border a European nation and we'll westernize before anyone else around us. And then we'll kick off. Oh, Shenzhou kicking back. Is this who they've been helped by? Shenzhou. Cochin. Alright. Interesting. Well, that's turned pretty quickly. I feel like I'm hyper-focusing on what we're doing and not really looking at the map and the developments around us, which being blinkered into what you're doing and not being aware of what's going on around you is usually a recipe for disaster. But we'll carry on. We'll bring them back because they've got to maximum relations. We will send them to... So that's Hosokawa. We'll send them to someone who's in the 75 but has a decent army. We'll send them to Shiba. Improve their relation. The relations need to be above 190 before you can kick off the annexation, the Diplo annex anyway. So, wow, I didn't know Japanese early game was so inward focused. Anyway, because I played as this guy here, Usagi, and if you're playing as a Daimyo, you concentrate on eating other people and gain as quick as you can, as strong as you can, quick as you can, before people think that you're getting too strong and then try to cut you down to size. Mercantilism every single time. Not even worried about losing the Diplo points. Are we ticking up on? Very gradually ticking up on prestige. Advancement of the clergy. Do we have? Do they have any land? No. The estates don't have any, what? The estates don't have any land? How can they gain more influence? Just random people mincing around in the streets. Quarantine the port and let them die. Yeah, it affects one province for a year and then it's gone. With this, again, it's for a year, but you also lose 5 admin. So no, they can quarantine the port, let them die off, and we'll go again. Isagi has got to maximum relations, so we'll bring him back and we'll send him to somebody else. Oh no. Oh no, what have you done? Why is this? Relative power? What are you on about? You've got 4 dudes. Who are you allied with? Hosokawa. I think Hosokawa, I'm going to have to take them out straight away. Although if I take out Mutsu, that means I can directly fabricate on Ainu. Because I need to grow. I need to grow. I need land for me to be bigger. Just to stop these people being so rebellious. Anyway, that's my alarm going off now. Not much has happened this episode. It's all been kind of dancing around our daimos, trying to keep them happy. And we've got one who has 100% Liberty Desire, which I think is going to kick off pretty soon. I might have to start funding the army in anticipation of that kickoff. Anyway, I've been Lucky Marine. You have been awesome. Join me for episode 3, which hopefully will be out sooner than episode 2 has been. Anyway, take care.